saying Miracle, that's Big Chill. Did you see Hero? No good. That's a board wipe. No refill. Yugi peoples, welcome to the commentary. Alright, so we got some Master Duel gameplay for y'all right here, and it is going to be some branded hero OTK. Since it had been so long since I played Master Duel, you know, we had to start off in the nosebleed section and climb our way back to the top, and I figured we might as well have some fun and play some of my old school builds before we start playing, you know, nothing but tier limits over and over and over again. So yeah, as you can see, my hand is pretty busted as far as hoping my opponent doesn't have Ash goes, and we're up against Evil Eye. And no lie, I did not read what a lot of the cards do just because it was a whole lot of text. So, you know, I think the only thing I really looked at is when they added the trap thing to see what it does, so that I should know if I needed to Lightning Storm. But, you know, the other cards do stuff when they get destroyed and all that, and so I was just like, all right, we're not gonna do that to Lightning Storm, and, you know, we'll just do it like this. So I'm gonna start off my turn with Ecclesia effect to go ahead and summon my Albaz. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pitch that Lightning Storm right there because it's the only card I really wanted to pitch, and it's going to go ahead and get negated by this Evil Eye defeat, basically by returning him to my hand. So yeah, then we're gonna activate the Raigeki. There's no protection for these boys except for the one equipped with the Evil Eye spell. We're going to activate the branded fusion, go ahead and chain the droplet. And the reason why I chain the droplet is to go ahead and decrease his attack, negate his effect. You know, I'm not sure like how high his attack could have ended up going, but I don't want his attack to keep rising because I'm really trying to OTK here. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and make the Lubellion since we do have one more card to pitch. And, you know, we're going to send the Shadow Mist. The Shadow Mist will be able to add our Graceful Charity, which will enable Sunrise, which, you know, just really makes the OTK possible. With Albion here, we're going to use his effect, and the Liquid Soldier, he gets his effect even if he is banished. So, you know, he doesn't necessarily have to be always with Miracle Fusion. So we're going to get Sunrise now, order our chain links correctly to go ahead and add the Miracle Fusion first. And just one of the problems with this deck is having that extra hero in there. But as you can see, we do have the Honest Neo. So we're going to pitch that to get another elemental hero engrave. And then we'll be able to Miracle Fusion, making our big boy the Shining. You know, he's not bigger than Sunrise right now because of the Honest Neos, but yeah, he's usually bigger. And yeah, this thing can't be destroyed as a result of battle because of the equip spell. And yep, we still have enough to be able to push all the damage through thanks to Sunrise, the Forbidden Droplet, and Honest Neos. We grabbed the OTK right there. And now going into our next game here, it ended up being somewhat of a mirror match, so I kind of wanted to upload it. But as you can see, like, my hand for playing against heroes is like quite disgusting. We have the Lightning Storm and the Dark Hole, and without, you know, like some kind of Omni negate or spell negate, we'll easily be able to clear his board. But the problem is that I don't have a way to currently OTK, having the Albaz and the Shadow Mist with the Poly. Actually, there might have been a way to get there with these two. Nah, maybe not. I don't know. Guess we'll see. But I ended up drawing something much more useful, or finding a much more useful way in order to proceed and OTK my opponent, because as you can see, he is playing Malicious Bane. So that is going to enable us to have some plays here that we wouldn't have had otherwise. With this Dark Hole trying to clear my opponent's board, is going to allow us to pitch the Shadow Mist to go search for a hero and, you know, just continue to go on from there. So yeah, as you can see, he builds up, you know, a standard, I guess you could kind of say like a standard hero board, but, you know, he banished the Ferris for Vion's effect, so now he's forced to Dark Calling using his Mally, which was pretty bad. And yeah, he hasn't watched none of our combo videos. He should probably watch some of our combo videos so he can learn how to build you know, a quite better board using less resources. So there goes the Lightning Storm. There goes the Dark Hole. We just wanted to go ahead and clean everything up, mostly because we know he has the Honest Neos in hand, and yeah, we don't want to be walking into none of his heroes massive attacks if we can avoid it. But yeah, there's the shot Wonder Driver effect to bring out the Vion. This makes it so much easier. With our Fallen of Valbaz, we'll be able to fuse all three of them together for the Preda plant monster, getting rid of Bang, which could have effectively maybe stopped us from getting the OTK when combined with the Honest Neos. You know, his attack would be pretty high, and you know he can't be destroyed by card effects, so we can't get rid of him with the Sunrise. So yeah, had to get rid of him using the Albaz, and it's going to, you know, cause him to scoop it up when he sees the branded fusion. And launching our third game right here, it'd actually be a matchup I wasn't expecting to see, but you know, I guess like some of the new players coming in and stuff, you know, they want to play tier limits, you know, best deck. And one of the major downfalls to going second, like this is a pure going second build, as you can see, no hand traps. I try to make it to where like all the, you know, cards that I draw, they're pretty useful on my turn. So, you know, maybe you could argue for imperm, but I don't really feel like it was needed. Just play pure board breakers and, you know, do our best. And somebody asked a question about, you know, like going second heroes, and the only thing about going second decks is like when you don't draw those going second cards going second, it makes it like really hard to win games if you're not drawing your board breakers, which is, you know, like a major advantage to going first is to be able to use your engine to search out and set up like your best form of negates or floodgates or whatever it is that your deck does. So yeah, but fortunately with this branded hero deck, you know, cards like Fallen of Valbaz and Ecclesia, even like branded opening and stuff, make it, you know, a little bit easier to use engine cards going second, to where we don't necessarily have to draw like, you know, stuff like Super Poly or Forbidden Droplet and stuff like that. Our engine can actually like help us out, you know, when going for the OTKs for it and stuff. But yeah, during this match, you know, I realized one of the major flaws of playing with this deck is like the long turn that my opponent gets, even if I, you know, because I'm not playing any hand traps. So yeah, their turn ends up going forever and ever and ever. So yeah, he's still doing tier limit things. I wasn't really paying attention. I think at the same time I was trying to learn how to play Rush Royale, so I was just letting him do his thing. I'm trying to find a new app game to play, y'all. I need something that's like that's a little bit competitive and fun and interactive, but doesn't require a lot of time, because I just want to be casual with it, you know. So if y'all got a game that y'all can recommend, I would greatly appreciate that. You know, when he summoned my Shadow Mist with Dark, I thought he was going to search out Mass Change, and I was about to be very sad. So yeah, it's my turn. We're going to start off with Ecclesia here, and we're going to get the bait that we wanted to. He goes ahead and hits the crime, but that was a free special summon, so we are not tripping about it. His continuous spell goes off, doesn't hit anything. We're going to Albaz here, and that's going to get negated by Rakalos, and there goes the Abyss Dweller effect, which I'm perfectly fine with as well. And I think he like really messed up right there, because, you know, that Rakalos engrave wasn't going to do anything, and I still called by the grave on it anyway. And yeah, but no, maybe it still would have did something. Nah, we're still on the resolving that old chain length right thing before the Abyss Dweller goes active, maybe. But either way, it doesn't really matter. We're going to Super Poly off his two monsters. We'll be able to get out our Preda plant Draco Stapelia in case, you know, he was trying to summon Kitkalos or something on our turn. We don't know what that last card in his hand is. And then we find out it's the Kelbeck, so we're going to lose our Starving Venom, put back into the extra deck, which is fine because now our real card hits the board. It is branded Fusion. We've been saving it for this moment, for this time right here. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and get our Graceful Charity on by using Albion's effect to bring out Sunrise, banishing our Liquid Soldier, banishing our Shadow Mist. And yeah, I really just was one card away from just completely OTKing him here, but unfortunately we didn't draw that card. We're going to Miracle Fusion here because he milled our Stratos and our Honest Neos. We're going to be able to bring out the Big Shining. And yeah, he's got just enough on board to actually keep himself alive. But actually, now that I think about it, if I had Dark Hold, I think I would have OTK'd him straight this game because we could have used Branded Opening to protect our Fusion Monster. So yeah, that was a mistake on my behalf because I'm pretty sure with all the stuff that got milled, there's probably a Branded Opening off in there somewhere. And yeah, but he's going to shuffle a bunch of stuff back and then just commit suicide off in there. So, you know, I guess there is a chance where this deck could do well against tier limits in some cases, just as right there. But I appreciate everybody for staying a while to listen, checking out my branded hero OTK deck, and I will catch y'all on the next video. My wingman, he come through, he level up, he go cool, he's shining out and popping to over 9K. That's a breakthrough. We on top now. Here's a look at our world.